What's going on, you guys? Bear Frost here, and today I want to talk about 5 features that could be added after release for Splitgate. Some of these could sound pretty far-fetched. Some of these you could definitely see the game having, but I just wanted to put this into my perspective on how mostly the average or daily player, if not the normal grinder for Splitgate, would actually see the game prosper after release with some of these features added into the game. So we're probably going to start with the first one, which will be the advanced tutorial. I am fully aware that there is a tutorial mechanic in the game that they added before people actually play their actual game. What I mean by an advanced tutorial is basically I've went through and I've definitely seen the tutorial, and looking from it from a casual perspective, a lot of people can see this game as a shooter with a pretty cool portal mechanic, but not really truly get the bearings on how to use the portals. It's more than likely just telling them on how to use it instead of using it more in depth. And this is completely fine. I would like definitely a little bit of a simpler tutorial for the beginning, for mostly just normally how to portal, getting in between areas, and just simple stuff like that, as well as using the jetpacks and crouching and all that just as well as having an option for being able to play the advanced tutorial right after, or being able to go straight to the menu and play the game for yourself. And this will be used for basically some of the normal stuff that you'll see most competitive players use, which is sort of like portal proxying, but definitely not within the lines of those, and just more or less an advanced tutorial on how to use your portals and when to use them and what to expect whenever you see an enemy that uses them and if he's behind it. Just more or less an in-depth tutorial for people to know if they really want to take this game a little bit more serious and take it to the next level. The second thing I want to address is the in-screen MVP system. I'm aware that there isn't really an MVP system into the game, and if I'm not mistaken, it's sort of only in the scoreboard that maybe says MVP. But what I mean by this is, let's refer to the Black Ops 3 Winner Circle edition that they had with Black Ops 3. You notice that there would be your top 3 players, and you'll be able to use your emotes. This can range from definitely for Splitgate, having your 4 players there and an MVP, highlighting that person as well as the whole team doing their emotes, or doing sprays or funny little dances at the same time. That way, you feel really good about your win, and this keeps you for wanting to push for MVP more, especially in a casual player base, and not more of the player base, but just more of the casual setting. And this could definitely be taken to ranked, as well as maybe for esports teams. If they're getting their sprays, this could be used for globally for those teams. So I think that would be a pretty good animation and an addition as well for Splitgate. I definitely see this coming in a lot more sooner, but like I said, this is just sort of my addition. I think would be pretty good for the game, and I could definitely see Splitgate benefiting from this, as well as the end screen. Normally you'll see either game over or victory. It kind of feels a little bit bland. It does fit in that little starry pattern of, hey, you got this victory, or, game over, you tried, it was a good game. But more or less, I kind of want people to feel a lot more bitter about their victories, and that explains the MVP system that I was talking about. As well as if they're defeated, well, tough luck, it was a good game. So, the third thing I want to talk about, which isn't really in top priority, but grenade animations. And this means the EMP grenades, which we'll get into in another video that I want to talk about. But EMP grenades basically are EMP grenades. They're not actual grenades. So I came up with the idea of maybe instead of just having your normal bland EMP that you throw, but sort of kind of work it how like they did with Rocket League with the goal explosions. There could be different EMP explosions, like maybe fire that comes out for the explosions, or basically like rainbows or water. I think that would be pretty cool, and honestly, that would be a pretty good thing to have in a bundle, like a necromancer pack that it could be like a ghoulified person, and then whenever they throw this grenade, a bunch of souls pop out. I mean, I think that would be pretty cool. As it closes the portal, I think that would be pretty dope. Fourth thing I want to talk about is a custom events tab. And this isn't also a top priority, but Basically, I want this kind of like how a normal tournament tab goes, like a separate tab. If you want to host like a custom tournament tab, you can click it and it can go up to maybe 6 to 8 teams. This will be kind of pretty hard to pull off, trying to get all those players into this bracket as well. Or if we could just get an events tab and you could kind of just quote unquote set it up and get those teams in line, and then just do it team by team by team by team and get it into, you know, the finals and stuff like that. This isn't really a higher priority because this is definitely easily sorted out through it could be Twitch chat or just different websites that have access to this type of tournament systems. And you know, so I would like to see this though as an events tab. I can definitely see this in Splitgate, but this isn't an important thing I want. And the last and not least thing I want to see in Splitgate, and I think this will be a fine addition, is Splitgate TV. What do I mean by Splitgate TV? Basically what I mean is it could have links up to montages, you know, sort of videos like this one's 5 features, you know, that's sort of like in a corner in the menu. That way people can click on that link and they'll be able to see sort of like a news tab, but not really. Just sort of more or less the up-to-date videos, you know, maybe new trailers from the actual, you know, devs themselves, or like I said, montages, highlights. I think that would be pretty cool. And I can't really say that this isn't possible. Like I said, if I can refer to the tutorial system back from the first, there's a little pop-up box that shows you a video of what you can do for the tutorial so you can complete it. Sort of not really like that, but I'm kind of referring to it like Uncharted, like the Uncharted TV. So I think Splitgate TV would be pretty nice for newer players to come in and they see it and they're like, oh, I could definitely learn from this, or oh, this is a montage, I kind of want to see this. You know, they can click it and then boom, you know, they can watch it there. Or it could send them to a hyperlink to YouTube or anything like that, and they can watch it from there. So that's all about I have to really say. These are 5 features that I think could really benefit and definitely take Splitgate to the next level and make it a lot more social and a lot more fun experience for a lot of players, casual and competitive alike. Yeah, and I'm gonna get off Gash's hair. Hope you guys have a good one, and as always, peace.